I'm gonna do a update video since I got more news about this build. There's a couple different directions I can go in it. As of right now, it's got a, I'm gonna call it a reconditioned spark plug, which is almost was new before I reconditioned it. I cleaned up the muffler. That sucker was black. As I mowed from all that on the other side of the vehicles, all that up to the well, and then from, or almost to the, yeah, basically to them trees. Just a little past the field there with it. And I finished over here and got halfway down over here, then it started going putt, 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 and then chugging and running, basically running rich. So, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Well, back to when Friday when I mowed. After all that, the air filter disintegrated. I changed the oil in it Friday. And I cleaned the filter, which was a mistake. I cleaned it, oiled it like you're supposed to, and after when I was done mowing, I was going to clean it again, because with all this, like grass clippings and all that other stuff, it got clogged. So I cleaned it and it disintegrated. It basically fell into chunks about that big, so that's gone. The O-ring, there's a O-ring in there for the intake. The O-ring is bad. That's why it's chugging. I mean, I can get it to run good just by taking a screwdriver and putting it back inside where it's supposed to be. And there's a white plastic piece that goes in front of that kind of hold it in place, and that's missing. And the mission tube rubber piece, that's bad too. So there's two parts that need replaced, and I need two screws for, of course, to put the top back on, and then just the cable, and the cable, put the handle back on, and put the rope, which, as you can already see, I already got the thing on for that. And there's a bolt. The bolt on this side is broken, so that needs to be redone. But here's my, that's one direction I can go in with it. The other direction is I have more other engines, all brakes. I got one from the 70s, which, I'm probably not going to use that. It's basically the same setup, but it doesn't have this. Well, this is on the side here, and it doesn't have the open up the shed, the brake on it. So it wasn't designed for that. It was designed to have a throttle cable, and that's how you would shut the motor off. Now, that's one of them. Then I have another brake, a little newer than that, from the 80s. I could put on, I could use that one, but the only difference is this is going to be in the front. And now, I think there's a, there's another motor. I can't think of the name off of it, but it's not a 3.5. It's got a float pole on it. That one, I am probably going to take that one and fix it and sell it. Trying to think of the name of it. But yeah, that's going to get sold possibly. And then there's another 3.5 that is very similar, basically the same block as this. But the only difference is this one's got a broken bolt. I don't think that one does. And this one's got the self-propelled foot on it, which the self-propelled's gone on this thing. I took everything all out of it. I may go that direction because this motor's got to come off, and the gas tank and all that's going to come off. So that way, the screw can be fixed. I would like that fixed, and this could be a spare motor. I could put this off to the side, but I think I may end up changing motors. It just depends on how good the other one runs. If the other one doesn't run as good, all I'm going to do is put that part in the carburetor, replace that part, that O-ring, replace the emissions tube rubber piece, put an air filter on it, and I'm going to change the top out. That way I don't have to use that plastic piece. And then put the cover. See, if this has a hole, which is right there for the screw, I could put the cover on it. And then all I need is the cable and lift the rope up. But there was another direction I was going to go into. My mom's got a same brand as this, a yard machine that she bought like 5 years ago. The motors, I don't like them motors anyways. The deck's brand new. The blades, it's only got maybe less than probably about 12 hours on it, even if that. But it's got problems, and I don't like them. So I thought about using this deck as just a dummy deck, or get rid of it, bring her lawnmower down here, since she only used it like once or 2 or 3 times. I've used it more than she has. Or junk this deck and get her deck and put one of these motors on it. But I already have planned it. I'm going to probably just use this deck and just put, like I said, I don't know what I want to do yet. But that's the update on it. Thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one.